morning, welcome back to Plot of Veg. Sorry for the delay in videos. I've been faffing about and trying to get my audio quality a lot better, which I think now I've got, so let's test this. Let me know if you think it is a bit better now. I think I've got a little mic working, so that's good. But basically I've just spent so long faffing around with audio quality that I haven't actually taken any videos. But now we're back and we can do some. Well, also it's been a really busy month, hasn't it? I mean, yeah, April is just a bit insane for seed sowing and sorting stuff out. So put it back. And I thought I'd just give you a little show around the plot to show you what I've been up to and how much it's progressed. So you can see here we've got some the strawberries started to come out here. They're starting to get little flowers on. They're doing okay in the planter. A few of them looking better than others, but you know, it's all an experiment. See what happens. And then we've got a lot of weeds over in our wildflower area. I probably need to contain the weeds a little bit, to be honest. But we have got a little pond there. And sometimes there's a little frog that's visiting. One of my friends on the allotment has found some frogs hibernating in her greenhouse, in her polytunnel, and just keeps putting them in there. So I'm hoping he'll stay and we'll get it better. I have seen him plopping, but he must be quite a small one. So we'll see. Anyway, and then this is going to be the main squash bed. Obviously I need to get a bit, like, everything's growing and this is what happens, the weeds just go. I want to have like a little little wildflower area just here, but I think I'm going to try and find a pallet collar to put around it to sort of contain the weedy bit so I know where I'm weeding up to. But yes, I have some rhubarb I tried to move the rhubarb out of here and that's clearly, I missed a bit, so it's sprouted, but I'll probably just pot it up and put it on the plant sale I'm going to try and do. Okay, and then moving in to the allotment, we have these 4 little raised beds. Now the reason I did these raised beds was so that they wouldn't be sitting in water. Last year was the wettest that anyone here on the plot on the allotments can remember, and this year seems to be the driest. So you know, grand plans, but still having those little humpy beds is quite good. I mean, I've got lots of sticks and things in there, so I'm hoping the wood will kind of retain some of the water anyway. But yeah, it hasn't been the greatest year for these. I haven't really seen the benefit of these raised beds, but you know, other years I will, so it's fine. And what have we got in here? Try to zoom in. We've got just the startings of some little things coming up. What did I put in here? Some beetroot and some turnips, I think. The turnips come up really well, beetroot not as well. And then over here, these are going to be these are Jerusalem artichokes in this bed. And I've left there's a couple of little borrages coming through. What I've done here is I brought some soil down from my raised beds at home, because I'm getting rid of some raised beds to put in climbing frame with the kids. And it's got borage seeds in it, but I think I might leave a few of them because I do quite like borage and they're quite good for the pollinators to bring them in. And otherwise I'd just be sowing and putting like cosmos and other pollinator friendly plants, so I might as well just leave the borage in. Probably not loads of it, but some of it. If we go around to, we zoom out again, we go around to here. I did make 2 potato cages in the end, but actually I only put potatoes in one because I didn't really have enough soil for both of them. This over here is loganberry. But then we have, I'm going to try the zoomy thing again. Ooh, we have some little potatoes starting to show their faces, so hopefully it's going to work. They haven't come out the sides, which I kind of hoped they would, but you know, we'll see what happens. Don't know, it's all an experiment. And then if we go round again, we have this little cage here, which is old chicken fencing from one of my friends, and in here we can just about see that I've got some little carroty things, otherwise known as carrots, starting to come up in that bed, which I'm quite happy about because it's quite hard. I find carrots quite hard to germinate, so I'm very happy that's come up. And then we've got parsnips over in this one here. There's quite a lot of weeds, but there is a line of parsnips, I promise. I'll try and circle them maybe on the video so you can tell which ones are which. And then a random lettuce that seems to have cropped up, again, because it's from soil from my back garden, so that I've been using for the veg beds, so I've got a lot of volunteers, little things that sprouting, and I decided to leave that in. I think that's one of the things I'm noticing as I have a bit more experience in gardening. I know what the seedlings look like when they come up, so I was fairly confident that was lettuce and I left it. I'm not always right, let's be honest, but I knew that was lettuce and I left it, so I'm quite proud of myself for learning stuff. That's good. I have rebuilt oh gosh, look at that sky. It's definitely going to rain on me. So I'd take a quick video before it did, but look at that sky. So I've rebuilt mostly. There's one pole that's come down, the brassica cage that got a bit bent in one of the storms last year. My bad for leaving it there. I need to. It was changed around. It was across that way where you can see the all the weedy bed is, but I've moved it to be up that way, just because then it's going to kind of. I can't remember why I was doing it. Oh, because I'm trying to get everything kind of going downhill so the water will flow down. Again, not sure it's going to really help this year, but probably in future years. And then I need to weed out this bed really badly. But that bit over there is done, so that bit's ready for brassicas. The seedlings brassicas aren't ready, so I haven't bothered to put the net on. There's no point putting it on until I'm actually ready to. There's actually stuff in there to store. And then we have this is my littlest son's, my 3-year-old's little plot. He's got quite a few things in it actually. He's got. I'm going to do the zoomy thing again. There we go. He's got some chrysanthemums at the front. He's got, I think that might actually be a forget-me-not. I don't know whether to leave that in. He's got a couple of peas. There's at least one pea that seems to be doing okay. He's got some strawberries. I think he might have the first strawberries. I think he's got like 2 carrots coming up. He's got a fairy house. He's got some borage. So, I mean, he'll be happy. So he's got lots of things at home actually to put in it. And then I've got some leeks and some walking onions, which I'm trying this year. Apparently, instead of like flowering, they kind of just produce more like little onion bulbs at the top, and then they kind of fall over. Or you can take those bulbs off and like plant them other places, which is probably what I'll do. But they're kind of perennial. Oh, one's flowering already, look. One's got a little flower coming up. That's quite exciting. Can you see that? Yeah. Interesting. We'll have to see what happens. And these are some leeks that I got off. I went to a local talk in Village Hall from a guy, we'll find out his name. It was really good. He really knows what he's doing. He's had like years and years of experience. And I bought some baby leeks off him, so I put them in there. These are supposed to be really, really long ones. I'm going to see what happens. I'm tempted to join the local gardening club to see whether I can get like prize-winning leeks, because pride. But we'll see what happens if they're any good or not. They seem to be doing pretty well. I seem to be happy there, so we'll see. But yes, standing up. Oh my gosh, the weeds. This is the thing, isn't it? When everything else is enjoying it, then the weeds go as well. This is technically supposed to be a line of like fruiting plants. So like raspberries, gooseberries, bits and bobs. I mean, I can see that even that one's coming up. All of my fruit bushes are coming up, but I desperately need to weed this and then put some mulch down to sort that out, really, don't I? There's a cabbage over here, which I will pick today because it is it's cabbaging. I've got leaves. I might just have it spring green, so I'm not sure it's actually made a head, but that's fine. Spring greens are delicious. I've got some family coming around for dinner, so I might as well do that. And then my asparagus that I moved. Oops, that one's got caught in that, hasn't it? I've got to be careful about that when I take it off. And then you can just about see. I don't know if you can see that. We've got some asparagus in this bed and some radishes. And what I'm going to try and do to all of these beds is to mulch them with this, which is just grass clippings and dead leaves. So it just gives it a bit of protection, I was hoping, against drying out. Oh, it's starting to rain. I'm going to finish off my thing very quickly. We have here the bed that I'm most proud of, broad beans. There's some lettucey things and rocket and things in there as well. I think the rocket's flowering, but that's fine, we'll let it flower. Broad beans, hopefully. I don't know if I've got any beans. Oh, I've got some beans, I think, coming, just about. Yeah, that's doing well. I've netted it against the birds because they do like to eat everything here. And then in this one here, little polytunnel that I'm trying this year, I've got some really nice looking kohlrabi. I have to admit, I put some pat choy in here as well, and they just bolted because it's been too warm, but the kohlrabi seem to be okay. I've got lettuce in there as well, random lettuce. I don't know if you can see that on the thing. There's a tiny lettuce hiding behind there. Delicious. Okay, and then not much happening in my other wired bit. Oh no, I'll show you my rhubarb. Look at this. I moved this year, so I wasn't actually going to take any rhubarb anyway. from it this year. I was going to let it just sit and do its thing. Well, it seems quite happy. But it's flowering. I've not seen a rhubarb flower before, so I'm just going to kind of let it flower this year and be happy, and then next year I'll take some off it. I've got some little radishes coming. I can probably harvest those actually. Zoomy zoom. If you can't tell, I've got a new camera as well, which I'm quite enjoying playing with. And then, yeah, I need to sort out this. There were some peas in here. They've not really survived. I need to just clear it out and put some proper compost down, I think. It's going to be beans this side and then peas this side. But the beauty of this is I can I can put some more wire, some more chicken wire over all of it, and then just like it'll be protected from the birds type of things. So that's the thing. We have a lot of birds here. That's kind of our main pest, which is not a bad pest to have because it's quite easy to keep out, you know. But we have all the birds. We have pigeons, we have a few pheasants, and we have, I'll show you Luke's plot as well. Sorry, this is my other son's plot, my eldest son. We have all the little birds, and he has some really nice, he's got the best looking carrots of all of us. Look at that, look at those carrots. Looking so good. I've got this little thing on here to sort of keep the carrot fly off them for now. I need to find a better solution. My mum's given me a good idea, which is that I get some like strips of the Enviromesh stuff, and then I'm just see if I can find the frog. And then we do, and then sort of sew like channels in them, so we can put some sticks in them and hold them up, so like it make a little fence. He's off. I have seen him before. I'm not sure I'm going to get him on camera. It's a bit of I need to put some more pollinator and some more oxygenators for plants in here. I'm not sure I'm going to get him today. I'm not sure even if he's still here, but the hope is to attract a frog. Partly for the kids, partly for me, partly for eating slugs. But yes. So, as you can see, it's starting to rain now. That boding sky is doing what it promised and giving us a little bit of rain, which is much needed actually. I'm really glad. So I will head off there. Yeah, I'll head off there. I'll probably add a little bit in about all the seedlings I've got at home, which is many seedlings. I'm doing a couple of plant sales, which is a new thing for me, but we'll give it a go. Yes, so that's where I am at the plot. I hope you're also having a really good time gardening. And speak to you soon. So, got some seedlings here. Got a couple more crates here and here that will go back in the grow house in the evening. Got some tomatoes under this little bit of fleece to keep them warm. And I've got some more seedlings at the top of the grow house here. Got quite a lot of seedlings. And I've got a little germination station right here with some of the seeds that are still coming up and a few of the plants that like it warmer. Like the basil is still here and the melons, which is quite exciting. I'm going to attempt those this year. But yes, that's all my seedlings. I might go over them in a bit more detail. I'd also say I am going to try and do a couple of plant sales, one local and one a bit further away. So that's why I have so many. I don't have this much space at the allotment. So disclaimer there. But it's still quite a lot of seedlings. So yes, that's where I'm up to at the moment. That's what I'm up to. And speak to you soon. Bye.